Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's episode of Groundspeak. My name is Atreyee Bardhan Roy, and today I will be speaking to Mrs Daphlinia Jones Mylliemngap, the founder of AD Enterprises. The idea behind this venture is to generate employment for women in order to help them become independent and stand on their own feet. Today, we would be talking to her about how this venture is encouraging the women of the region to become for better employment opportunities and a chance for a better livelihood and the challenges that she has faced as being a women entrepreneur. Groundspeak is a platform to involve people with substantial knowledge as well as those working at the grassroots level for their opinions, insights, and projections on the selected topics. We welcome you, ma'am, and thank you so much for talking to us. I would like to begin a little bit about AD Enterprise, please.
Okay. We started AD Enterprise. It's a venture started by my husband and me. So we've always had this long-term dream of doing something of our own, which is quite challenging at the same time, with especially with everything that's going on here with COVID, with everything. So it takes time for us to get to where we are now. But I'm glad that we start since now, like it's what we love doing.
What was the inspiration behind the idea?
See, we want to promote our culture and tradition of my place, and the idea of having our cultural pictures and places, especially to let people know about our culture and traditions, is very important because see, Shillong is very small, so most of the people, they don't know Shillong at all. So if we can if we can promote something, even just a small bit also, at least with time it can reach a lot of people, right?
When you went to the artisans, means the people whom you were going to work with for this on this venture, what was their reaction when you proposed this project to them?
See, at the moment we have not engaged anyone, like any artisans or anything, but let's see, maybe later on then we could try,
So, ma'am, you
especially
make
to
these
promote
things.
artistic skills and all.
So, ma'am, you make these bags yourself. Means it's like means it's you and your husband. Do you make the bags yourself?
Yes,
Wow,
it's all
that's
done by me, and the pictures are being taken by my husband.
Wow, that's very nice, ma'am. Because Shillong is such a beautiful place, and to be able to see the pictures on a bag and taking it back with you as a memento that we have been to this place, and the people whom I interacted have given this as a token of like remembering our place is something that one would cherish their entire life.
Yeah.
Um, as as the COVID-19 situation was going on, and you said that you began this business during the lockdown and everything, what were the parameters with how were you able to identify the parameters with which you wanted to work on?
See, we base our parameters on experience and culture and traditions only. And experience is that most bags are not suitable for Shillong weather, especially during the rainy seasons. So what we do is we made bags that is more convenient for during the monsoon seasons, but then you can also carry the bag the whole year through, so it's not an issue for that. Regarding culture and traditions, then we want to spread the information about the richness of our culture and my traditions. So every bag that we produce are all hand painted, or else they are printed about our culture, about our traditions, about our place.
And in which year did you decide to begin this business?
We've had this dream for it's quite a long time, maybe like 3-4 years, but we've just started. That was in 2019, by the end of 2019, and then with 2020 comes, and then COVID comes, so it's like it's a big halt for us now.
And were there any teething problems, at the beginning? Did you face any problem?
Not only at the beginning, even now we face quite a lot of problems because the materials are not easily available here, and the price is quite expensive. Like for some raw materials, it's quite expensive. And then the paintings that I do, they consume a lot of time to complete. And plus with all this load shedding, I was telling you about load shedding. So with all the load shedding, so it's quite difficult to keep my work, like step by step, and to make it faster, like to make our bags faster, it's quite difficult.
What is the material that you use to make the bags, and why did you choose this particular material only and these raw materials to create these kind of gift bags?
We use canvas material, and the lining is waterproof. The canvas material is because it's quite sturdy, and once you make it, it can hold a lot of things. It doesn't easily break. And waterproof is because of the monsoon here, so that's why we use these materials.
Are you satisfied with the growth of your venture?
Yes, we are. But even though we are still in the initial stage, but the response that we get is quite amazing actually. So it's quite promising at the moment.
What is the response of the people who have appreciated or who have bought your bags and all? What have their feedback, and how has their feedback been?
Since our product is it's of good quality and the price is quite reasonable, so the response has been great. Some have become our loyal customers, have become our repeated customers, and through them they have helped a lot in expanding our business.
And what is you said that right now you're a freelancer, but there are some, you had said that there are some people who are helping you with the painting and all that. So can you tell about from which community, or which community do they belong to? Are they from the same region, or do they come from other places also?
The person who helped me with the painting, his name is Mario Pathao. He's a Khasi only. He's my tribe only. He's from my locality only, so it's quite easy, like to communicate with him and all.
And are you training other people and conducting workshops in order to promote and to advocate your work?
Right now, I used to before I have done I have given training, but then as for workshop, then I haven't had the opportunity to conduct any workshop.
It's this question is I have been wanting to ask for a very long time. What have been the challenges that you have faced as being a woman entrepreneur in the region? Means how have people like taken to your business, and have they been supportive? Have they been a bit like kind of yeah, have they been always supportive, or they have also criticized on that criticized the way that you are facing, or are there any specific challenges that you still face as being a thing?
The challenges is mainly the colors of the fabric, the price of the fabric, which is quite high. We're still searching for like the main source where we can get the canvas fabric that we use. And then as far as encouraging them, like everyone is encouraging us, like it's a good venture since not many people have started bags and gift items on on a culture and tradition. So people have been quite encouraging about it.
And are there any means when you began this business, and you must have discussed it with somebody that I propose to begin this venture and all. Were there any kind of ideas that you got while interacting with them, which made you like say that yeah, we can go into the gift bag thing and promote our culture through these things? Was there anybody, or was it some that it came from? It was your, what do you call it? You can say your brainchild.
Uh, it was a brainchild actually, and while talking with one of our common friend, he was the one who's like putting more ideas into what we already had. So like it's a combination of both.
That's very nice, ma'am. And a last question. Do you have any tips for any budding entrepreneurs who wish to work towards these causes, like help and generate employment for people in their region in order to improve their livelihood and contribute to the society through their work and all? Do you have any tips or any advice for them?
Uh, Never give up on your dreams. That is the main thing. No matter how long it takes, you should never give up on your dreams and work hard.
It was a pleasure interacting with you. I'm sure your encouraging words for the budding entrepreneurs would be of great assurance. Hoping to interacting with you in the near future, and hope you have a very nice evening.